Gates are back. Racing, Salvadori a little slow to go, but not as badly as he was on debut. Year of Glory came out quickly. Murasil began fast. Mountain Lion is third. Expert Answer fourth on the inside.
From the start of the racing season, Terry Spargo's voice is heard booming over the loudspeakers of Meydan's racecourse. He is the man behind the famous voice that brings home the victory along with the winners every time. The distinct quality in his voice and his articulate description of the excitement on the racetrack never misses a beat. In addition to calling the race, the broadcast team handles the television feed aired to millions worldwide.
I was offered a chance to come here back in 2000. And I came and had a look, took up the opportunity, and I've been here now ever since. So this will be my 14th Dubai World Cup coming up. The trick to it, I suppose it's a knack, is that you relate the colours the jockeys wear to the horse's name, because you can't see much else, you can't see the numbers. And you have to learn those, and then by using the colours to identify the horses, you recount what's happening in front of you.
His role at the Dubai World Cup is significant in maintaining the mood over the racecourse for both horse racing enthusiasts and novices. With 4 decades of experience under his belt, it looks too easy. However, Terry says it takes a great deal of research and planning every year to keep it fresh and entertaining.
Every horse race is different. On any particular race meeting, we generally have 6 races. Each of the 6 races is different. You're not working to a script, you're ad-libbing and describing what you're seeing in front of you every time, so you're being tested in description at least 6 times a night. And then, of course, there's the summary afterwards, there's the lead-up too. So it keeps you going, and it doesn't really become repetitive. You research the racing, you look at the horses and their form and some idea what's going on, but in the end, you are actually describing what's happening in front of you at the time.
11 is Richest. Cheek pieces for the first time tonight.
Terry Spargo knew from a tender age that this is what he wanted to do. While he has already been leading a successful career back in Australia, he says the Dubai World Cup is another step forward in doing what he loves. A lot of his success lies on his wit, a knack for memorization, a keen eye for detail, and perhaps even a taste for bugs.
A fly flew down my throat in the middle of a call, and on another occasion I was doing a night meeting of harness racing in Australia, and a moth managed to fly down my throat. That was a bit difficult because it was only halfway through the race. You can't stop, so I had to sort of cough, explain to the audience what was happening, why I suddenly sound so funny, and finish it off. They're probably the 2 strangest things that have ever happened. Thankfully, nothing like that's happened here so far. I'm very lucky because I set out a long time ago to get a job of which there's not a lot of vacancies, and I was able to do it. And if you put your mind to it and work towards it, it is possible.
Another important man behind the Dubai World Cup is the photographer, who documents and freezes in film the exhilarating action and winning moments at the event. After a successful career as a jockey that took him across the UK and the US, Andrew Watkins moved to Dubai in 1995. He currently juggles his job as a rider for Red Stables and as the official photographer for the Dubai Racing Club.
I always carry 2 cameras, like I have here today. I have one on each arm, and I usually set 2 remote cameras, which are set down under the inside rail on the ground, and they're fired remotely. So when I fire my cameras, handheld cameras, automatically fires the remote camera. So they're going simultaneously, and it's a position where you can physically be. And so what you get is you get the horse running more or less directly at the camera, and you can get some really good dynamic shots like that. World Cup, yeah, is a bit different. I get here really early, about 10 o'clock in the morning. I like to be prepared. I don't like to be in a hurry or rush around at all. I set remotes down about 1, 2 in the afternoon. First race starts at 4:30, so I'm in plenty of time. You want to make sure that nobody else has their remote cameras in front of yours. That can be a problem, and so yeah, I like to start early and get everything sorted, have spare batteries ready to go, because World Cup day I'll probably shoot about 2,000 pictures.
Andrew says out of the 2,000 photographs taken during the Dubai World Cup, only 250 to 300 make the cut and see the light of day. Because of his rich background in horse racing, he understands horses. The self-taught photographer is able to capture the beautiful beasts in action and tell their stories for generations to come.
It's always a challenge, but you just have to rise to the challenge. You can't ask the jockey to go back in and do it again. You get one shot, and I don't know why, but I always seem to take my best pictures on World Cup day. For the paddock shots, you know, you want the horse that looks happy. You don't want him pinning his ears back, that sort of thing. So, you know, you have to know what to look for. And then in the race, in a race finish, you could look for different things. I mean, the first thing I do really is look for the horse's stride. If I take 3 or 4 pictures and I don't like the way the horse's legs are hitting the ground, his back legs might be up in the air, something like that, then I delete those pictures straight away. I don't even give them a second chance.
The 19th Dubai World Cup will take center stage in Meydan on the 29th of March 2014. It will showcase the best of thoroughbred horses in the Richest horse race. And while many will only remember the winning horse, the champion jockey, the best dressed couple, the most unique hat and fascinators, behind it all is an efficient team of people working 365 days to deliver an experience like no other.